Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a project share to show you all. This is a challenge entry for Cynthia, who is DiscoDolly456 on YouTube and Instagram, and I'll link her information below. She is hosting a birthday challenge, and so she is requiring a memory dex card and an embellishment box. So I went ahead and created something for her, and I wanted to share it. So the first thing I created was this memory dex card, and I am so happy with how this turned out. This is the Maggie Holmes Garden Party collection, the new one that she has out, and I really love this this collection. It's really easy to use and lots of cute pieces. This fox is by far my favorite. But I created a shaker memory dex card as my base. If anybody has any suggestions on how to prevent the smaller pieces or some of the pieces from like adhering to the acetate so you can see the other pieces behind it, I would love to hear your suggestions on that. Anyway, that's just a side note. So I created this little memory dex card. As you can tell, it's very chunky. I started with the base, and then I added some ephemera pieces, and so this is one of the ephemera pieces here, and then a chipboard piece here, and I did a lot of stickling on some of the pieces. And then I cut out a rosette, and then just didn't piece it, make a rosette out of it, just to add that thickness and layering. And then another, I think this is a sticker piece. And then I did some gold thread behind my favorite chipboard piece, this little fox. And then I did a chipboard piece where I did some stitching here and also down here, and created this dangle. And these are cut out, like pieces from a piece of the paper that you could cut out. And then I went on Joann's and I got some of these diamond dots, and I'm loving working with these. You just can add them to anything. And it just gives it a little extra interest and dimension and texture, and I really like the way that turned out. So this is my memory dex card that I'm going to give to Cynthia, and I really like the way it turned out. So that's that. And then the other thing that she was requiring was an embellishment box. And my Dollar Trees don't seem to be carrying these anymore, so fortunately I had like 4 or 5 of them left that I was using for storing my beads. So I had to get a different storage system for my beads, but was able to come up with this, use one of these Dollar Tree, what am I trying to say? The Dollar Tree boxes that are hard for me to come by. I don't know if anybody else is having any problems finding them, but anyway, that was a side note, I guess. This is what I created, and again, I like to create some fun packaging for these things, and I found this tutorial from Tony, who's CraftPurge, which I'm sure everybody knows. She had posted this tutorial probably about a year ago, and so I went ahead and used it, and this is what I came up with, and I love the way this turned out. So it's just it looks like a book, and I did some stitching all along the edges, stitching here and on the back where my information is. I love this paper collection too from Maggie Holmes. It's so fun to work with. And then I used one of her in the collection, the stickers, and did some of the diamond dots on there just for added interest. And then I created this rosette, and I like the way this turned out, this grouping. It's just a rosette on a ephemera piece with some gold trim back there, and I just layered it up. I did some stitching on some of the chipboard. I used wire back here. Had one of these gold leaves from, I think I got them at Hobby Lobby. And then little bunny, and I did a diamond dot for his little cheek. So I love the way that turned out. And then you open it up, and it's housing the box on this side, but then I thought I would just create some of these little teacup embellishments. I think it goes great with the this collection. So I embellished those for her and just added them on this side so she can use them. This is the die that I used for that. I am pretty sure I got this from AliExpress. but I cut it out in different paper, and then I cut the handle off and I cut this little top part off, and then just mixed the paper so you can get different, you know, different papers to give it a little bit of interest. So I love the way those turned out. Those are fun to make. And then this is the embellishment box. I did some more stitching in here. So that's the little book. And again, I'll link Tony's information down below for this tutorial as well. Super easy. So this is what I came up for the embellishment box. And I kept it pretty simple on here because it had to close, so I didn't want to make it too chunky. So I just used some of the words here, a chipboard butterfly here, and I used some more diamond dots and some more stickles. Used some pom-poms down here. Did some trim. I Mod Podge the paper on here. That's kind of, I don't know if you can tell, it's shiny and you can kind of see some of the strokes on there, but it keeps it on there really good, so I like the way that looks. And this is what's inside. Again, Mod Podge this piece on here, did a couple of easy little thin ephemera pieces, stitched those, did some more stickling. And I created this little, I don't know, I didn't pick up any of the pieces that go with this collection that are like these little ribbons, so I created this one. I bought these from Hobby Lobby, these little clip things, and just trimmed some ribbon and clipped it on there, added a little charm that I had wire wrapped. And I like the way that turned out. I think it's cute. So that's that. And then I added some of these little clips. I've got gold ones and mint and pink. These come in handy for journaling or anything. They're fun, they match the colors pretty well. And then I created a whole bunch of these little bows. So I love the way they turned out. I do the same thing on these as I did with the coffee cup, where I cut up a whole bunch of the different colors of paper and mixed them, so it gives you a little more interest. And I like the way those turned out. So little tiny itty bitty bows, and then these little dot pieces I got from Hobby Lobby. They're in one of those plastic bins by the bead section. And then I found these buttons. I think I got these at Michael's, and I just thought those would be fun. I've seen a lot of people using these for like on wire wrapping with beads and stuff, and it looks really cute, so maybe she can use something for that. And I like how it has the gold kind of yellow in there. It goes well with the collection. And then I found a whole bunch of these also at Michael's that just have little sayings on them. She can use them. They're beads as well, so those are fun. I cut out a whole bunch of these stickers from the sticker book from the collection, so she can use those on some of her projects. And then I found these beads. They look like little candies from Amazon, so I thought she could use those. And then I gave her some of the confetti mix that I used in the shaker mix, but it's hard to see because the yellow pieces are sticking. Then I added some of these, which I got at Hobby Lobby, and they're just little silk flowers. And I like to cut the green part off sometimes and just stick them on top of other projects. I think that they're fun to add some dimension that way too. And then I created a little mini banner for her that says sweet. I thought that was kind of fun. I added little diamond dots on the bottom and just layered a couple of the pieces that I cut in the banner shape. And then I popped these up with a little foam dot and cut those little circles out, and that's what I came up with for that. And then I found at Hobby Lobby these stickers, so I cut some of these out for her. So there's balloons, bows, and then I found these gold hearts that also I think go with the collection. I didn't get any of those yet, but thought she would like those. So that's my entry for Disco Dolly for Cynthia for her birthday. I think it's due on the 22nd, so I need to get this in the mail today. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching this. Thank you for taking the time to watch it, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye-bye.